friends, welcome back to Food Prep Guide. I am so excited to share this recipe with you today because it has allowed me to not have to can pizza sauce anymore. This is so easy to make, and it lets me capitalize on the tomato powder that I put up each year, or that you can easily buy at the store. So this mix comes together in a pint jar, and it starts with 1 cup of tomato powder. If you want to make your own tomato powder at home but you don't grow your tomatoes, no problem. You can dehydrate tomato sauce and get a lovely tomato powder. We have a video tutorial on that, and I'll link that down in the description box below. So the next ingredient is going to be our Italian seasoning blend. If you just have oregano, you can use the oregano, but I like to use our Italian seasoning blend, and that's going to be a 1/4 cup of an Italian mix, or just a 1/4 cup of oregano. The next ingredient is our thickener, and we're going to use arrowroot powder. You can use cornstarch if you don't use arrowroot powder, but I love this powder. We need a 1/4 cup. I use it in pretty much any recipe that calls for a thickener like this. And as you can see, I kind of tamped it down a little bit, kind of like how you would pack brown sugar. That's what you need to do with the thickener, whether it's arrowroot powder or cornstarch. Next, we're going to add sugar. We need 3 tablespoons of sugar. This is just going to help kind of cut the acidity and the tang, the kind of slightly bitter tang of the tomato powder. Next is going to be garlic powder. We need 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. You could also use 1 tablespoon of dried minced garlic if you have that and not powder. Next is going to be onion powder. We need 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Again, you could use dried minced onions if you don't have any onion powder on hand. Next ingredient is going to be salt, and we need 2 teaspoons of salt. We use Redmond's real salt around here. We absolutely love it. In case you didn't know, it doesn't have any anti-caking agents, and it's not iodized, so it can be used as a canning salt. Next ingredient is black pepper. We need 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And that's it. So I typically just put the lid on and give it a good shake to mix all the ingredients, but you could certainly do this in a mixing bowl and mix it all together. I love how pretty it looks in the jar. I wish it could stay like this, but alas, we need to shake it up. I will say that I shake the jar each time before I go to use it. That's just going to ensure that all of the seasonings are kind of mixed together well and nothing has settled over time while it's been sitting on the pantry shelf. So every time I grab this mix off my shelf, I give it a good mix and give it a good shake before I measure it out. I'm going to show you how to turn this into pizza sauce, but real quick, I wanted to mention that this recipe is in our brand new Mix and Jars Volume 2 cookbook. And if you're watching this video before Tuesday, you can still get the printable recipe gift tags for free and the mason jar labels at a very deep discount. And of course, the cookbook is at the lowest price it'll ever be during the launch week, which ends Tuesday, July 14th. Volume 1 focused on pantry staples. Volume 2 focuses on convenience meals without the compromise of a mile-long list of ingredients, and yet you can still get meals on the table within minutes. Go ahead and comment pizza sauce, and I'll send you that link to check it out, or you can just check it out in the description box. It'll be linked there. Okay, to make this pizza sauce, all you need is a few ingredients and about 2 minutes of your time. So we're going to start with our pizza sauce mix that we just made, and we need 3 tablespoons of that dry mix. And to those 3 tablespoons, we'll add 1/2 cup of water. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. And then we'll follow that up with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now, I have only ever done this recipe with olive oil, so I can't speak to other oils. I would imagine it would work fine, but I've only ever used 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Go ahead and give that a mix until the oil is incorporated with all of those spices. And then you're going to turn the heat up to like a medium heat, and then don't walk away. This recipe happens so fast. So within 1 minute, it starts thickening up like this. And then I stir it constantly for 1 minute more. So start to finish, this whole thing takes about 2 minutes. But again, you do not want to walk away from this because the tomato powder will burn and scorch the bottom of your pan, especially if it's a stainless steel pan. So I just mix it constantly for that 2nd minute, and then it's done. And y'all, look at how thick this sauce is. I am so excited to not have to add pizza sauce to my summer canning project list anymore. This stuff is awesome. It makes about 2/3 of a cup. I store it in these half pint jars. I don't, I just make the mix, so I don't make or can or anything like that. I had already taste tested a few spoonfuls, so it doesn't look like it's a full 2/3 mix, but it is. I hope y'all try this, and I hope you love it. This is such a quick pizza night, homemade pizza night. It just makes it come together so much quicker without all the labor involved in canning it during the summer. That's all for today. Don't forget to check out the cookbook. Bye!